Welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is Narayan Rao Kovur. In this video, we are going to explain the concept of elasticity of demand. What is the meaning of elasticity of demand? What is the formula to measure elasticity of demand? What are the types of elasticity of demand? And what is the price elasticity of demand? How to measure price elasticity of demand? So now we will examine. First, what is the meaning of elasticity of demand? The concept of elasticity of demand introduced by Cournot and Mill in a rough form. Later, this concept was popularized and developed by Alfred Marshall. So, elasticity of demand means elasticity of demand is the degree of responsiveness in quantity demanded of a good to changes in one of the determinants of demand. This is called elasticity of demand. Once again, elasticity of demand is the degree of responsiveness in quantity demand of a good to changes in any one of the determinants of demand. This is known as elasticity of demand. So elasticity of demand is equal to percentage change in quantity demanded divided by percentage change in any one of the determinants of demand. This is the formula to calculate elasticity of demand. So elasticity of demand is equal to percentage change in quantity demanded divided by percentage change in any one of the determinants of demand. Next, types of elasticity of demand. Elasticity of demand broadly categorized into four. Elasticity of demand is broadly categorized into four. One is price elasticity of demand, denoted as E suffix P. Second one is income elasticity of demand, denoted as E suffix I. Third one, cross elasticity of demand, denoted as E suffix C. Fourth one, advertisement elasticity of demand, denoted as E suffix A. These are the four types of elasticity of demand: price elasticity of demand, income elasticity of demand, cross elasticity of demand, and advertisement elasticity of demand. So price elasticity of demand. So here, elasticity of demand is a quantitative statement. It is a quantitative statement. Elasticity of demand is a quantitative statement. Why? So it can expressed in quantitatively. Percentage change in quantity demanded divided by percentage change in any one of the determinants of demand. That is why it is a quantitative statement. Elasticity of demand is a quantitative statement. Next, first one, price elasticity of demand. E suffix P, price elasticity of demand. That is denoted as E suffix P. Price elasticity of demand measures responsiveness of quantity demanded to changes in its own price. ప్రైస్ లో కానీ చేంజ్ వస్తే క్వాంటిటీ డిమాండ్ లో కూడా చేంజ్ వస్తుంది. సో ప్రైస్ ఎలాస్టిసిటీ ఆఫ్ డిమాండ్ మెజర్స్ రెస్పాన్సివ్నెస్ ఆఫ్ క్వాంటిటీ డిమాండెడ్ టు చేంజెస్ ఇన్ ఇట్స్ ఓన్ ప్రైస్. Ceteris paribus, that means other things remains constant. Ceteris paribus, elasticity, price elasticity of demand is the percentage change in quantity demanded due to percentage change, 1% change in price. Therefore, EP is equal to percentage change in quantity demanded divided by percentage change in price, because it is price elasticity of demand. So EP is equal to percentage change quantity demanded divided by percentage change in price. Therefore, percentage change in quantity demand is equal to change in quantity by original quantity into 100, and percentage change in price is equal to change in price by original price into 100. This is in division form. So then we cross multiply this, then you will get change in quantity by original quantity into original price by change in price. Division లో ఉన్నటువంటి సో ఫామ్ ని క్రాస్ మల్టిప్లై చేస్తే సో 100 క్యాన్సిల్ అయిపోతుంది. సో డినామినేటర్ రివర్స్ అవుతుంది. సో ఈపీ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు చేంజ్ ఇన్ క్వాంటిటీ డివైడెడ్ బై ఒరిజినల్ క్వాంటిటీ ఇంటూ ఒరిజినల్ ప్రైస్ బై చేంజ్ ఇన్ ప్రైస్. దేర్ ఫోర్ సో చేంజ్ ఇన్ క్వాంటిటీని డెల్టా క్యూ, ఒరిజినల్ క్వాంటిటీ ఈజ్ క్యూ ఇంటూ ఒరిజినల్ ప్రైస్ ఈజ్ పి divided by change in price means delta p. Therefore, delta q by q into p by delta p, that is equal to delta q by delta p into p by q. This is the formula to calculate price elasticity of demand. In this equation, delta q is equal to change in the quantity demanded. Delta p is equal to change in price. P is equal to original price. Q is equal to original quantity. This is the formula to calculate price elasticity of demand. Next, since price and quantity demand are inversely related, therefore price elasticity is always negative. Price and quantity demand are inversely related or negatively related, therefore price elasticity of demand always negative. That means thus price elasticity strictly ranges from minus infinity to zero. Minus infinity to zero. But for the sake of our convenience, we ignore the minus sign and we can express the absolute value of price elasticity of demand. So in this case, absolute value of price elasticity ranges from 0 to infinity. When we can express the absolute value of price elasticity, that EP ranges from 0 to infinity. It's very clear. Next step. So price elasticity is high, that is EP greater than 1. EP greater than 1 means greater elastic, relatively high elastic, more elastic or elastic. So that is more response to price. More response to price. For example, luxuries అని చెప్పచ్చు. Luxuries are best example for so elastic demand అని చెప్పచ్చు. Next, EP is low. EP is low, that means EP less than 1. That is called less elastic, relatively inelastic or inelastic or low elastic. So that means less response to price. Less response to price. For example, necessaries అని చెప్పచ్చు. Necessaries are the best example for EP less than 1. So this is the basic details of the concept of price elasticity of demand. Price elasticity of demand. So thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe and comment.